It is 2:55 on December the 4th. We are a few days before the start of the Iowa Firearm season, so our time during the early archery season is winding down. As I mentioned yesterday, sundown is going to remain at 4:44 for the next 10 to 12 days, so very similar to yesterday. And we're in here in plenty of time. Yesterday we had a really great end of the day. We didn't do or see much for most of the time we were up here, but the last 40 minutes were pretty exciting. Got a chance to finally see that broken beam buck once again, and I was really hoping to get him close enough to get a good video of him when it was light enough, just so we had it captured. But he was pretty standoffish. That little spike buck kept walking up and down, and I don't know why that made him hesitate, but it was cool, really cool to see him. And again, wish I had some better video, but it is what it is. Maybe we'll see him tonight. Who knows? Well, I have a good 2 to 2.5 hours left to go before the end of shooting light here. You can probably tell my face is getting a little red here from the cold, so I need to get my hat on and get my neck gaiter on to keep me nice and toasty as we wait for that big buck to show up. Who knows? Really excited about just being out here today. I just love being out here when you have this much snow. You saw me the other day when we were out here, and it gives you a lot of visibility. Let's hope if we can see that broken beam buck again today. That would be awesome. You never know what can show up, so hang with me. Let's see what happens. that was super cool. That's one of the doe groups that has been frequenting the property pretty much the whole year. I actually heard the doe blow in the woods, and I'm like, how did she even wind me? But the two fawns came in, and she eventually did, and that was pretty cool. I tried to track one of the fawns, but one of the fawns was literally right underneath me here, while the doe was kind of still checking things out, but she eventually calmed down. The wind is blowing out of the south, which is the direction they were in, but they were a little bit west of me. And even when it's cold, the thermals are still pulling my scent up the hill, I think. So that was really cool. They're pretty calm. I really hope none of them get shot during the firearm season, but it is what it is. She would have presented a perfect shot for me for late season. I'm glad that I have already determined I'm not going to be shooting any does, because she was probably 25 yards away, broadside, but I had my camera, so I wasn't picking up my bow anyway. Well, we still have plenty of time. It's I don't know, 3:55, so we have a good hour and 15 minutes. So, gosh, I really like to see that broken beam buck, or another mature buck. That'd be even better. I think I might put my boot blankets on. I'm getting pretty chilly. The wind isn't too bad, but I have them here, so why not? I gotta stay warm. Let's see what shows up. Wow, well, that even surprised me. It looked like we had 3 does and their fawns, a total of 6 that came in. And they were all hitting the food, which is awesome. That's exactly why I have this food here specifically for late season, because when the other fields are picked, the corn, the beans are gone, this is where they're going to come. And it doesn't matter right now for me specifically during firearm season, but they might still stay here during firearm season, which, boy, I didn't know I had that many does. So I don't know, that may include one of the ones that is kind of the resident here, but that's quite a few. So definitely don't feel bad about taking one in late season. But the big news is we got the broken beam buck. We got him. Finally got some good video footage of him. So cool to see him. I'm so glad that I have already decided in my mind that I'm not going to shoot him this year. I really don't want to shoot him next year, but he is a really cool buck, and I would love to see him get at least a year, maybe 2, even 3 would be fantastic. But that's going to be really super tempting, assuming he makes it through this year. But maybe he'll just hang out on this property. I don't know. That's a lot to ask. But really cool to actually get that video. And he was kind of trailing those does, but I don't think he was really chasing them. He was eating more than anything. So super cool. Well, we probably have at least, I would say at least 45 more minutes. I can't imagine anything else is going to show up, but you never know. This is pretty awesome, and not one of them have winded me. Even though, again, the wind's coming from the south, and they are moving from south to north, but mostly going southwest down the hill to where the thin strip's at. So pretty cool that, what would that be, 6, 9, 10 deer in about an hour and 15 minutes. So it shows you the power of food, especially when it gets cold. They're going to come in here, and golly, if I was looking for does or willing to shoot any buck, this would have been a banner night. But good to see all those deer. That was really cool. All right, well, I don't know if I'll do any more updates unless something shows up, which we'll definitely show you. But what a cool night. I'm staying warm. I got my boot blankets on. Man, it's cold. All right, well, I love being out here. So really glad I had a chance to see all this. And 10 deer, didn't pick up my bow once. I've come a long way. All right, let's see what shows up.